right, guys, I feel like it's been weeks since I've traded. I'm getting the itch to trade. As you can see right here, I have one monitor that's gone bad. I don't know what's wrong with it. I got to figure it out. It was screwing me up. My TOS, I didn't trade several days last week. I didn't trade Friday. I didn't trade Monday. And I didn't trade yesterday. Oh yeah, Monday I had a dentist appointment. Yesterday I just wasn't feeling well, so I just didn't trade. And I went back at it today, but I think I know why my TOS system was lagging. I'm having a problem with this monitor. It's not connecting, and then it shut down my computer for some reason today. So I've kind of jury rigged it a little better and traded. I traded this morning and I was okay, but it shut down after that. And then I traded earnings and I was able to kind of reconfigure my screens and trade earnings. I'll show you what I did on earnings. You guys, earnings, I don't care how well prepared you are. Earnings to me is like gambling. I traded Path and it had great news, great earnings. And the stock barely went up and dumped. And then you have another stock that I can't remember which one it was. I was just watching them and had terrible earnings and it goes up and it just continues to go up. I don't even know why. So I trade lower share size. I don't count on it. To me, it's like icing on the cake. If I can trade a little bit in the morning and then capture one or two stocks at earnings, that's great. And I did that, but I only made 64 cents on Path at earnings. So it wasn't that great. I was up a little more than that, but I'll show you what I did. And I felt it was safer just to get out. And I'm glad I did because then it just tanked. All right, so I traded three stocks, Serve, Palantir, and Path. And Palantir is kind of my go-to. Really quick in and out. I'm working a lot of hours right now, so I'm trying to get it down to where I'm only trading about 30 minutes in the morning. And then the other thing I'm doing, if you've noticed, because of the war, I don't know how many of you trade futures, but gold and oil have been amazing. Tons of volatility. So I've only been focusing on my TOS platform and stocks for about the first 15 minutes of the open and a little bit at pre-market. And then I head over to my Ninja Trader for about 15, 20 minutes and try to capture some gold. And then I'm done. Oil is still a little freaky for me right now and scary, even though I'm paper trading on that account right now, just because of the volatility and I'm not used to that volatility. And it's not like I need the money. So I just want to learn it and get good at it. I may try oil tomorrow. Even though it's paper money, I still take it so seriously. And I don't want to just throw caution to the wind and just trade because I don't want to give myself bad habits doing that. So I still do take that very seriously. So in the sim account in Ninja Trader on gold, I actually made $142. Now, as soon as I get this strategy down that I'm doing, because I actually have been doing pretty well at it, but as soon as I'm consistent at it, I'm going to switch over to live money, and then I'm going to start showing you guys what I do here. I think you'll really like it. It actually works out. I mean, it's a system. It's not scalping. It's waiting for certain levels and taking them. And it's actually been real successful. Okay, so let's get to the trades. I'll show you what I did. It's going to be short and sweet, but I definitely stuck to rules, and I'll show you the levels I chose and why I got in and out. Okay, let's see.
All right, let's start with Serve. Oh my God. Well, it wasn't that much, $70.83. I'm going to make this a little bigger here so you can see. Oops. Oh, God, that was terrible. Let's go back over here. All right, $70.83. Now, Serve. Oh, God, my screen. It's very slow when I'm screen sharing. Okay, so I heard news right here, and I decided to hurry and pull up the daily chart and mark levels. So by the time I got back to the screen on the 1 minute chart, I had this level marked here, $10.46. Now I do like this price point for sure. And on Serve, I was trading 100 shares. I got in right here at $10.32. There was a little bit of a pullback on this 1 minute candle here. It didn't quite hit that level. So I was hoping to get in here and then punch past this level. And even if it didn't punch past that level, I figured if it sat there, it was still higher than what I got in at. So I get in at 1032 and 1046 was this level. So even if it failed here and I got out, I knew I'd be able to capture a little bit. What it did is we had a doji candle here, and then it actually went up and pulled back here. Normally, I would just get out because that's enough for me, but I really felt this was going to consolidate here and just sit on this level because that doji, if you notice, was smack dab right on that level. And I had marked that level when the price was down here. So I was pretty confident that would stick there. And then notice these just went just a penny below or so. So it really held right here. And it did. It continued up and then came down, and it's still hovering in this area. So I stayed in. And you guys, I was pretty proud of myself here because normally I would get out here and then try to re-enter, afraid that it was going to come below this level and not want to get caught in that. So I have to say I'm getting a little better at that. And what I did was I at least captured that full move there. We started getting some red candles in here, and then see this big red wick here. At that point, I was up almost 100. I did that thing where I got to like $99 or $98, and I was stubborn and I just wanted $2 more out of it. And I thought, oh, if I can just hold it for, a few more cents, I can get that $2 and make it 100 even. I don't know why I do that. But the price really dumped right there. So I scaled out just 25 because again, I thought, oh, if I can hang on to some of my shares and just get to 100, it's so stupid. Anyways, it obviously came over here and it actually gapped down a bit, came down, and I just said, forget it. I got out for half my shares at that point and hung on with 50 shares. I mean, 50 shares at this price is not going to do anything. So I went from like $98 down to 70. And once we hit this right here, I just got out of the remaining shares. I scaled out 25 shares 2 more times and I was out. And I'm glad I did. It ended up going down. Now at open, it opened and went up quite a bit, but actually only about $2 or so. So I was done with it at that point. I wanted to move on because right at the open, I knew I wanted to trade either Palantir or Nvidia. Google had good news too. So I was looking at Google and Amazon. I had marked out Amazon as well. So let's go to the next one. Palantir, my favorite. Most days I do well on Palantir. Every now and then you see where I just screw it up. I'm getting better. I mean, one thing, I have a heavy workload right now and I really don't have time to trade, but I don't want to get rusty. I want to keep practicing. So I've been it's kind of good because it's forcing me just to take a few trades right at the open and be done. Now, I went ahead and got in way back here. I don't normally do that. I normally have told you wait for that first candle to play out because that first candle can go one way and on Palantir and the price can always go the opposite. So sometimes I'll even wait for a third candle at the open on Palantir. But I was pretty confident. I had seen overnight when I woke up really early that, we're still at war, all this stuff's going on. Palantir is still going to be in favor right now. So I went ahead and just took a starter. I figured I'd go up to about 100 shares. So I took 50 shares right here and I held it right here. It never went down below that. Came up. I caught this candle up and I was worried that it would come down, but I figured I'd get out about here for a tiny loss because I'd gotten in up here. So it did shoot up. We had a little bit of a wick and I took half off the table because, again, I told you Palantir can dump after that candle. So just in case I got out 25 shares, it went up. We got another wick, you'll see, and that's quite a big wick. That's about half the size of the candle. So I went ahead and got out, and then I got back in here. I scaled in here, and it didn't do much. And then it came down with red, so I got out. I was up quite a bit more than this. This one, I think I was closer to about $90. And then I really thought it would just come down a little bit and shoot up. But at this point, I had to move on. I just told you, futures have been wild, and I'm sitting here on my laptop seeing futures going, and I really wanted to focus. So I completely left this, went to futures, and then worked all day, and then came back for earnings. Path was the only one I really wanted to trade. I had a few more showing. I think Bumble and Woof and maybe a couple more on my screen. Now I'm going to show you what I saw on Path on the daily chart. Path did not do what I thought it would do. And of course, it's a gamble. Now here on this earnings, it did go up and the next day came down. And then on this earnings, it did go up a little bit for about 3 days. And then this earnings here, it actually went up and just shot up. That was last earnings 3 months ago. Now, it has gone up in the last week or so. You'll see this has really gone up. So I did know that we may be a little overextended for this earnings. And even if earnings were good, we may come down a bit or barely go up. And that is what happened. So I was prepared for that. And I did only do 50 shares on a price like this, because I would do 25 to 50 shares of a much more expensive stock. But because we had already gone up this last week, I was a little concerned that earnings may not be as big of a bang as I was expecting. I did go ahead and get my 50 shares in a little early here, and I'll show you why. Normally, I don't get in early here. You guys know that. But when the price is holding and this was a nice steady climb, we didn't have that where some people are buying and then they're hurrying selling and buying and selling. This to me felt like everyone was kind of in agreement that we were going to have good earnings and it would go up, and people were slowly climbing in on this. And notice the volume bars are slowly going up, and buyers were pretty much, except for that candle, staying at the top. So I went ahead and got in here. We just came down a little bit here, but not much. Those wicks kind of scared me there, but I stayed in it. We come down here. The earnings were killer. They were great. But we did this little kind of back and forth, back and forth. And then right here, it shoots up because earnings were fantastic. I actually got in, I scaled in more here. I got up to, I believe it was 100 shares because I bought 25 more than 25 more right in here, but it didn't. It came down. So right here, I got out. I just did not play this well. I probably should have taken full position here. And then right here, just scaled out, just got out, not even scaled, just got out on this candle. But again, this was a pretty strong move. So I just really felt it was going up. And having that big wick there didn't really scare me because that's typical. That can happen. And then people will usually pile in and move it up. But I got out, and I got out for just 64 cents. I still count that as a win. Earnings are a gamble in my eyes, and to get 64 cents out of that was perfectly fine. So after 3 stocks, I'm up $140.59. Certainly not my goal. My goal has always been 200 a day. But if I can consistently even get in 100 to 150 while I work full time and I'm doing it half an hour a day, I'm okay with that right now. I want to build it up for retirement as some side income in retirement to pay for travel. So slow and steady wins the race right now, and I'm really happy with that. So you guys, let me know what you did. Let me know how you traded. Did anyone here trade serve? There was other earnings as well that actually ended up doing good, and I think one of them had bad earnings and it went up. So I'm wondering if anyone traded that. Okay, guys, let me know what you did, and remember, play it safe on earnings. All right, see you tomorrow.